That last class I discussed all these things. Okay. This is the life cycle, activity of life cycle. Whenever you start or launch one activity, first what happens in the background, first activity will be created. Then it will start the activity and resume the activity. Now after running this function or after running this phase, the activity will be displayed to the user. Okay. Now activity is running. It can display. Now activity is, suppose one user may do different things. Suppose someone close the activity or close the application. Someone put the activity into the background. Suppose you are playing one game. Suppose you hide that activity or hide that application. You open another application. Okay. Suppose you are playing game. Some WhatsApp message came to you. You open that WhatsApp message. Means what? That game application go into the background. Now foreground application is your WhatsApp. Okay. That is another condition. And again, another thing you can do, that is the, again you, after reading your WhatsApp message, you close your WhatsApp, again you start to play. Okay, these are the different situations. So that situation is displayed here. You see another activity comes in your foreground. Means what? You want to open, suppose WhatsApp. Then what happens for the whatever activity was opened? What happens in that case? That activity will be paused. Then it will stop. But that is in background. Not, you did not stop that activity. You may open that activity again. Means what? You can play the game again. Now if you want to play the game again, what happens? It will not destroy, it will go background. You will bring that activity into the foreground. Means what? It will again go to the restart phase, then start phase, then resume phase. Clear? Again go to the start phase and resume phase. Now suppose you close the game. Then what happens? After one stop, it will execute the on destroy phase. After on destroy phase, it will close the application. It will disappear from the user. Okay. So these are the situations. Sometimes what happens? Sometimes your application may hang. So in that case, what happens? Suppose you are abruptly you close the application. In that case, it will go to the on stop. Then it will create. Okay. So similarly, we'll trace all these activities or all these phases, that whenever you are opening one application or one activity, that will trace that whether it is executing on create phase, whether it executing on start phase, or whether it will execute the on resume phase or not. Okay. Now suppose you put that activity into the background, then these phases are executing or not, we'll check by using one program. Okay, that is the called life cycle program, and that is your first program from the lab activity that I already shared in the last class, that what program you need to complete. Okay, that program will do. Okay, for that we'll go to the Java file only. No need to change the text file because this is the activity, and what are the phases it will run or it will complete, that will go through the Java file. And we'll see that how many phases are there to execute completely one activity. How many phases are there? First one is the on create, on start, on resume, 3. Then on pause, 4. On stop, 5. On destroy, 6. Or may execute on start also. That means total 7. So we need to implement all these 7 functions in our program. Akash Priyadarshi. Dipti, why you are joining late? Akash Priyadarshi, Akash, why you join late? Priyadarshi, Dipti, why you are joining late? From the next class, I will allow only 9:45. After that, I will not allow anyone. Correct? Because I already complete half of the portion. How can you understand now? Okay. Now this 7 phase: 1 on create, on start, on resume; 3 on pause, 4 on stop, 5 on destroy, and on restart. All these functions I'll write into the Java file, and then I will run and will check whether all the phases in different situation, all the phases are completed by that activity. Now this is our aim for this. Now you can see that on create, first phase in the life cycle method, that is the on create. The first function is on create. If you see the Java file, if you see the Java file, then you can see the on create method is already there. Okay. Now for your understanding that how can you understand that this which function is running now, just I'll write one more thing, that is called I'll write log dot d. This function I'll write. Okay, I'll write this one, and there are two parameters in this function log dot d. What is the working function of this, that I will describe. First I'm writing the first one is the tag. Tag means I will write, okay, this is the life cycle, and second one is the string. That string will be appeared. Okay, this is on create method. Okay, now semicolon. The log.d, this function will display whatever message I written here into the log. Whenever I will run this program, it will execute step by step, and it will display that which number of line it is executing, and what will be the output from that line to trace the life cycle. Okay, it will be better. Okay, now there are 7 functions. First one is the on create. Similarly, I'll write for second. What is the second phase? The second phase is the on start. So I'll write the on start function also. So what is the on start function? This is the on start. I'll write here on start. Okay, and I'll remove the parameter here, and super dot on start. Super dot on start. Okay, or you can remove that one also, that super dot on start. And in this place I'll not give the set content view, only message. This is the on start method. Similarly for others also I'll write the similar thing, that on start. After that on start, what is the function? That is the
on resume.
On resume. Okay. On resume. Clear? Okay, and I'm changing here on start. This is on start. It will be better to understand. Otherwise, you cannot differentiate. This is the on resume. Okay, these 3 methods. Another all methods I need to declare or define. Otherwise, you cannot trace all.
On pause.
On stop also.
On pause.
On pause, on stop, everything is there. But
Yes.
function must be there, but no need to maintain order. But function must be there. Okay.
Okay, sir.
On pause. On pause. This is the on pause method. Similarly,
Stop.
on stop.
On stop.
Everyone just follow on stop method, and this is a on stop.
On stop.
Stop.
On stop method. Next one.
Yes, sir.
Destroy.
On destroy, and another one is the on restart.
Restart.
On restart. On restart method. This is the on restart. On restart. And last one, that is the on
Destroy.
destroy. On destroy. Okay. Okay. Now I'll run the program. Project. Yeah, you can remove the protected, no problem. Okay, here you can remove the protected, there is no problem, but void destroy. Okay, as it was written, the protected in the that is the basic structure protected here. That's why I did not change anything. Okay, now if you run this program and go to the logcat, go to the logcat. Now after installing, you can see this portion. Launching activity. Now this already launched the activity. That means what? Somewhere you can find out the look here. This is on restart method. Okay, on create method, on start method, on resume method already executed. That's why you can able to see this window. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now suppose if you want to put it into background, that means what? I hide this application. Okay, now you can see that another thing, just I'll explain that it is very difficult to understand that because whenever you run this one, this line are executed very fast. You are not able to trace, correct? Now we'll
Yes.
trace very slowly. So you need to just write down one more extra line here. Extra line here in every function, that is called delay or sleep function.
Sleep. Yes,
Sleep.
sir.
Sleep, and within this you write down that that is 5000, means it will stop the execution for 5 seconds. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And if you got any error here, click on that, means red line is there or red written is there, click on that, press alt enter to remove that one, and you see that it's requires some try catch. Okay, you need some try catch block, correct? Okay, now I'll paste this portion in every method. In every method. Otherwise, it was very difficult for us to understand that which method, because it's running very fast. We cannot trace. That's why we'll paste everywhere. Okay. Now I'll run again. I'll run it again. Okay, now I'm running this one again. Now you see the log. Okay, it will run and see the log also. Step by step, whenever activity will be launched after install, it will see, you can see step by step. Now see, this is on create method. Now it stop execution for 5 seconds. Now on start method. Okay, again stop execution for 5 seconds. On resume. Now you can see the activity is displayed here. It is coming.
Yes, sir.
Now activity is coming. Now suppose you put into the background. Now if you put into the background, what are the phases it will pass or method it will execute? From the life cycle, you see the life cycle. What are the methods it will execute if user puts the activity in the background? If you put the
Pause.
you see the that small, that on pause, on resume, then this one.
On
Clear?
pause, on stop.
Or if you
On resume.
suppose you put into the background, it will pass on pause, on stop, then on restart, start, resume. Clear?
Yes, sir.
We'll check it. Okay. Now suppose I put into the background. Now see on pause. On stop. Clear? First one on pause, then on stop. According to this life cycle method. On pause, on stop. Now it is not executing that on destroy because I did not close the application. Mind it, I did not close the application. That's why it is not able to execute the destroy. It holds in the memory, in your memory. Clear? Now suppose again I bring the my activity into the foreground again. Suppose okay, okay, this was my application that was run. Life cycle method. This one I just bring this application into foreground again. Now you see again after pause, what was the path? Stop. After stop, what was the path? Restart, start, resume. You check the log. Stop. Okay. Restart, start, and resume. Clear? Everyone got this?